54 blocks, 2 teams, and 1 ultimate goal. Welcome to this afternoon's Stool Streams of Giant Jenga alongside Jeff D'Lo. I'm Jake Marsh. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And Jeff, we've got Rone and Kate versus KB and Nick. What's the outlook ahead of today's match?
No, we got Anus versus Philadelphia here, the two Philly friends, Rone, Kate, who I have seen in this room win many a times. Nick and KB, haven't seen them much in this room. They're known for their pranks and bits, but they are also athletes. Nick, well known for multiple sports, KB known for wrestling. So, again, we've seen athletes have had success here. We did a cornhole the other day, Rudy, national champion hockey, he won. So you have to think that's a bit of an edge for Nick and KB.
And we'll see if they get the last laugh on the Jenga tower today. But first, we'll have to figure out who goes first, which is a big advantage. And for that, we'll send it down to the floor where we have one member from each team line up against the door, and they will throw one of their blocks along the closest to the black line on the floor. Jeff, you want to explain more detail?
That line is used for darts. It's basically like bocce. They're going to throw on the count of 3 at the same time. Person closest to the line gets to pick for their team if they go first or second. So 3, 2, 1, throw. And it looks like that is Kate and Rone. They won all the warm-up tosses as well. I think KB don't seem to really care. Now, I wonder if they're going to go first or second. Do you think
they have the choice?
The advantage to go first here seems fairly obvious.
The first play is the easiest, so let's hear what they have to say.
I agree. It sets the tone.
And, of course, you got to start off at least 3 levels down. At least 3 down.
So Rone starting things off.
Yep.
Successfully.
Setting the tone.
That was rather
Setting the tone.
easy.
Yeah.
What's the strategy?
Rather easy. Thinking about
No
strategy
talking.
here.
You can't
Yeah.
talk, right?
KB. They can definitely speak.
can't
They are
talk?
a team. They are a team. They can talk. They can strategize here on the floor. Rone went with a soft one. We call that a pillow block, the one that's very easy to move. KB will be looking for one of those of his own as well.
2 hands? What is this? What is
Yeah.
this?
Only one hand at a time. Only one hand at a time.
We need to refresh the rules.
Right away?
3 rows at minimum at the
First
bottom.
game.
I don't think so.
3 rows from the top is where you need to go, at the very least. So we have some rookies on the floor here, so.
KB found a couple glued-in blocks, so that one's rather easy. He's at the threshold. You have to go at
the
least
third row.
at least 3.
I thought there had to be 3 complete rows. You guys know the rules of this? I thought there had to be 3 complete rows, and then you can start taking.
I believe it's the third level
Yep.
down
Yep.
you can start.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to play it like that.
Integrity wins the game.
And that's a
Yeah.
re-tower on the top, Jake. We have a clean first.
Well, that would be the 4th level because we had the 1 block
Correct.
on top there, so it's legal.
Kate knew exactly where she was going right away, and we have our first hanger of the day there.
Maybe she can finish before you go.
Yeah,
Nick.
wow, I guess. Sheesh.
And a friendly
No
reminder, you must
etiquette.
wait until the block is fully on top for the next team to go.
Thank you for being
Yeah.
friendly.
Empty middle blocked, and that's a Tittleman's crest right there, created by Nick. A great job by him, and Rone creating another one of his own. And now the
Oh, little
wobble.
shaky
That's all right.
there to start things off.
Okay.
And we're going to pause for a brief moment here.
Gonna pause for a second here. I think we might end up getting a replay as to see what a bit of a wobble there.
No wobble.
Bit of a wobble. But wobble, a decent thing for Rone, though, because he still completed his half of the turn, meaning Nick and KB are going to be going on to
Look,
a
I'm
tower,
holding it.
Jake, that is a little uneven of sorts. You can even see at the top it's rather uneven.
Another look at this one. Rone,
Oh,
a little careless.
he wiggled it out there, but again,
We're going to call timeout.
we're going to get timeout from Nick and KB.
1 turn into this thing.
I know.
How many
Fuck them,
turns
they don't
now? I
know
believe
what
that
they're
this would
West
be the
Virginia
third
etiquette.
turn,
They're gonna
correct?
cheat.
Right, well, they each
I
went
think
1 side.
Psychological games. Right?
Or
I think there's
something
going to
like
be about
that.
getting in their head. We're obviously better players.
So
Yeah.
so I'll avoid that.
All
right.
I think keeping up with that narrative and just
there because he did
small
wiggle it out. He
physical
made the
appearance
tower
things.
move.
Yeah.
Will KB try to retaliate?
Like,
with
has
that?
anyone ever seen Nick's knees?
nope.
KB went to the left side on his last turn.
I'm going for the Eastern Block.
Now he's going for the right side, also known as the east side, from his vantage point, of course.
Prefers the eastern blocks. We do know that. He finds the soft one, Jake.
He's got an opportunity
Block the Nuremberg nudge.
using his right index finger,
Yeah, he does call that move the
not funny, we don't
Nuremberg
think that's
nudge.
funny.
That is his
the
signature move.
Nuremberg nudge.
Wow.
Blows
I guess
it.
in the times of
Ooh.
coronavirus, we just breathe on all
Now
the
has to
blocks.
stick it in between those
Blew the
2
sawdust
Great
off.
idea.
side blocks, slides it forward, and a successful turn from KB.
That's a clean re-tower on the top, Jake.
I just
Kate makes a
Feel
fake
like-
move. She'll go lower, the lowest we've seen from today's match. And
go.
with
Light
ease,
work.
she rotates it
Light work.
clockwise. for the successful turn.
That was a soft block. And she's going to retower in the middle there, making the next couple retowerings easy because she knows that her retowering with Rone would be in the middle if she didn't do that.
And
Right.
about me blowing on the block, that was gross.
It already happened. It's live.
Yeah.
I won't do it again.
So
We need
each
some
player
help
has
with this
now
one.
gone twice.
Looks like Nick is going for, he's asking you for a kiss, Jake, I believe.
He wants me to blow him a kiss.
yeah, he wants to
All right.
blow you a
do
kiss,
it.
yeah.
He catches it, goes low, right down the middle,
Whoa.
It's sliding.
little bit of a
slides,
flop.
but safe.
Look at this move.
Successful.
Jeff, what do you see about both teams starting to go low now? Third,
I
three
also
turns
see
in.
Rone is stepping, sorry, Jake, he's stepping on Nick's shoelace there.
Okay.
He didn't see it.
I think the low move means this is going to be a quick game. I think this tower is going to
Okay.
end probably in the next 4 or 5 turns.
This is Team Ronin Kate's fourth turn.
Another crest
Right down the
attempt
middle.
right there.
Roan, careful. Oh, another shake. The second straight scare survived. And we will pause to see that one once again as Roan teetering with disaster right there.
Is that intentional, you think,
Yeah.
from Rone? Because, again,
not
he's
afraid.
very cavalier about the way he pulls that block out. He saw it was rather easy, and then look at this right here. He's going to lean back and shimmy a bit as he yanks it away. That tower almost went over.
Roan playing with fire, but they are safe.
And that's the second timeout. Only 2 timeouts. They call their second timeout. You have 2 timeouts and 12 challenges in a Jenga match.
Okay.
But with no timeouts, they cannot use those
Yes.
challenges anymore, Jake.
Just
Not
take one.
concerned.
So this
Keep
is the
pushing all
bottom
breaks
of the
out
fourth
here.
turn, if you will.
Yeah,
Make sure
And if you listen to our mic feed here, you can see they're going to go for
They're
1
jiggling in their
block,
boots.
which is
Okay.
the right move. That is the smart move.
Yes.
We only get 2 timeouts.
Favorite team. They're out of
Can't call
timeouts
back
now.
to back.
Nick
You're
wearing
out
his
of
favorite
timeout.
team, the
Yeah.
Sacramento Kings. Nick hails from Northern California.
Jeff, if you were them, where are you looking right now?
You're looking to go, I think, probably in the middle. It seems where the most of the blocks are the softest because at the bottom at this point, every block seems just about glued. But the middle ones seem to be the softest.
KB right back to that right index finger. He goes to the upper portion of the tower. Comes around.
Great strategy there, putting on the
Yeah,
mask,
body.
making sure not to breathe and have the tower fall over.
Ooh, another little wobble.
Gotta
But
wobble
he
it.
is safe.
Much cleaner. Say what you want about Rone. Rone is the champ here, but KB much smoother on his
Rone,
takeaway
you've
there
won before?
for the middle crest block.
On to the
I've
top
never
of
lost,
the
let's say
fifth.
that.
You've never lost. These big
Fate
blocks.
eyeing the lower portion once again.
Beautiful.
Opposite our radio booth.
Easy
This isn't
one.
radio. Opposite our television
Beautifully
booth.
done, Kate.
Easy.
Thank
She
you.
is on once again.
And look at the retowering. She now makes it where KB Nick will have to place it in the middle. Last time we
Right.
saw a bit of a struggle there.
What is this 2 hands? What is this 2 hands?
That was
Again,
wow.
give me 2 hands again. How many
Second
times are they going to be
time.
able to do that?
That is a
How many
violation.
times?
You are-
We're
We
going
need
to
to
pause
see a
to
replay.
see that
Did-
one once
Wow.
again.
Did one of his hands?
No, he used one.
Did
No.
one of his
I alternated.
No,
I went
simultaneously
left.
use 2 hands.
No, no, no.
Oh, yeah, get them the fuck out of here. That's game.
Inclusive.
That's game.
Yeah.
That is a-
That's game.
That's
It sounds
game.
like Jake. We're getting word from
It is
the
a
booth.
warning
It's a
from
warning.
the
That's
New
twice
York.
they've done that, though. That's twice.
That is,
Oh,
Wow.
my
that is the
2
last
warnings.
warning.
That's 2. How many
That's
warnings
Jenga
do they
rules.
get?
We're going to look
Yeah,
at
we have
this
a-
one once
Two
again.
warnings
There's
they
a
get.
lot at
Textbook
stake.
Jenga.
Oh, here's a much better
Here's
replay.
a
Much
bird's
better
eye
replay.
view.
Oh my God! That's two warnings.
Ones at the
Same
same
bullshit.
time.
That's 2
That
warnings they've
is a
got.
close call, but the word in New York, it's inconclusive.
Inconclusive.
They can't overturn it.
Inconclusive. They can't. That is the last warning, though, for Nick and KB.
This game is under protest right now. It's officially under protest the rest of the way. Send this to the commissioner.
He's
We'll play
poking
it
this out with his
under
middle
protest.
finger.
Rowan
He's
has
saying
just
a
thrown
direct
the
fuck
P
you
up to the press box.
to the rules of the game.
So can I?
Imaginary P.
No, just do whatever you want. Obviously, you're not going to get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
Is going to
Very
survive
angry
some
other team.
controversy. Now let's
like
see
this.
where the anger,
I
if it
love
affects
this.
Roan on this next turn.
Will Rone do his little dance next time? I doubt he will.
Remember, each
Visible
of
tremors.
Roan's last 2 turns, the top half of the tower has moved.
We have one block hanging over a split. That's a split bice right there in the top half. That is a
Alright.
tough one. They're going to have to deal with that for the first time.
Split what?
It's a split
A
bice.
split bice.
Roan going down the middle, carefully, and he got it. Fakes it out and stares down his opponent.
Yeah.
Some theatrics there. That's a double split bice now. So if you want to attack the top third of that Jenga tower, you're going to have some difficulty.
So don't do that.
I recommend
On to
using
the
2
bottom
hands.
of the 6th round.
Don't forget to cheat.
Yeah.
That's what you guys are
It's a
doing all the
tradition,
time.
right?
So
KB
Remember
eyeing
to-
left side. Head. And
oh,
lower, keeping left though.
a graze.
He's chiseling that block
Chiseling
away.
it out.
Yeah, that is the chisel.
Is he going to have more fingers involved here?
Is anyone else uncomfortable?
And he
That's a weird
gets it to
stroke.
go. A little
Wow.
careless, but it hits the table. Doesn't move the tower. On to the 7th round, and we're going to look at this move by KB once again.
You?
As he used his right hand.
Might have to censor that.
Yeah.
Hang on, Kate, hang on.
Oh,
Oh, look at that flip. Look at that
The
flip by
flip and the
KB.
catch.
It was
Wrong.
less of a chisel, more of like
Yeah.
a swipe
More of a
with his
sensual
finger,
pat.
but then he had some cockiness at the end there.
All right.
KB's been very cocky, but smooth.
Back to the floor to
Thank
Kate.
you.
Or the top of the 7th
be
round
cocky when you
begins.
cheat every
Jeff,
time.
anything stick out to you here?
Nah, it still looks like if you are able to attack that, the next person to get a middle block is going to put this tower into a very shaky position. It looks like probably the next 1 or 2 middle block pulls is going to be
Really?
big. So now will this cause trouble? Kate was able to do it. How many more chances will you have in the middle before this tower starts to tip?
Time to stretch. Bottom of the 7th round. Nick eyed that bottom left one immediately. Now he's got some second thoughts.
Fuck.
Dangerous possible
think this
pull
is gonna
right
be the
there.
one.
He was very close
Really?
to creating a double hanger, our first one of the match.
And Jeff, I don't know if it's the vantage point from our booth, but it looks like there's a little tilt towards the far side, right?
Yeah, I think you are correct. And with some kicks and some waves from Kate and Rone right now, I think Nick is struggling.
Nick is struggling. We see a brief movement. Remember, he had the warning on his last turn. Now he
Whoa.
keeps left side
Look at
and
that.
survives.
So that was an interesting move. You saw he hammered the core, the middle block there, and I think it kicked loose the left edge block, the western block.
Rone twirling and
Smooth
safe
as silk.
in his team's
Smooth
8th
as
round.
Rone, the Peyton Manning of Jenga, always a step ahead of his competitors.
Yes.
He had that move telegraphed long before Nick was even able to loosen up his block.
On to the bottom of the 8th, where KB used his right index finger on his last turn. Now he's motioning at the pinky.
My
And he
goodness.
got it.
My goodness.
With no trouble whatsoever.
Opens up another split bice too.
all right.
KB knows what he's doing. He is putting this tower. We got to see this with that pinky.
We're going to get
Think
another
about
look
for a
at this
second
one.
here.
The pinky, too easy.
Oh, he's able to
for
even catch it.
KB.
Catch it on the rebound. Not a Nuremberg nudge, KB's signature move, but pretty
Babylon
close.
Budge.
On to round 9. Kate eyeing down the middle.
Nick, this is where you thrive.
This is what I was talking about, Jake.
Slight
I think
work.
now the middle is definitely going to be a questionable place to
Right.
attack. You have one more clean row
All right.
across, a
Come on.
full slate in the middle.
this.
And after that slate moves, this thing is going to tip.
It is time to start favoring those sides.
Oh my goodness! We have a twisted tower, I think.
Uh-oh. I mean, we personally wouldn't do that. But whatever you feel comfortable with, we support it.
Thank you, Kate.
Nick,
Just don't
they have turned
overthink
the
it.
tower
Is the
over.
thing.
You
I'm
know,
trying not to.
He's
Just
faced a
don't
lot of
overthink
personal
it.
controversy in this game.
still wouldn't.
But he survives the bottom
Huge.
of the
Alright.
9th, and we're going to pause to see what the state of the board is right now, Jeff. There's certainly a tilt at some degree.
Yeah, interesting there too. You see, Nick did not go for the middle of that full slate. He went for the left. We haven't seen much of that. Most of these have just been the middle block taken out, and now we have this one right in the middle of the Jenga tower itself. That could be, like I've said many times, the tipping point. If that right block moves, and I don't know when Rone's going to go for it, but he has been confident.
On to round 10. We are in double figures. This game could end at any move.
Looks like Rone is not going to go for taking out that right block there.
He's still surveying
Ah.
the board,
Oh, wow.
and he
Oh,
got that
wow.
one to go.
Elusively.
His bandana falls, but more importantly, the blocks do not.
And that is a double hanger. We have two single blocks on top of each other.
On to the bottom of the 10th.
It looks like the integrity maybe tipping a little more towards the left side, a little more towards Nick right now where he is standing.
On the opposite side of our booth, and KB trying to figure out what's next.
We have two slates that have two in each where the left edge has been removed.
KB thought about that right side
Like a
one.
two.
Slowly, and he is
Stayed
safe.
still. Tower stayed still the entire time. We have our first triple hanger of the match.
On
This
to
is,
round 11.
First triple hanger. Oh, a little wobble there. And now we have to think that retowering is going to come into effect. The retowering is not very easy.
Yes, a reminder that the turn is not over until the placement is on top there.
Kate, we're thinking about doing the bottom row there. Interesting because we don't know how that table is, the texture of that table. It looks very slippery, but that could be...
metal table with skinny legs.
Yeah, that could be deceiving.
Oh, man.
She's attacking
More
that...
wobbly.
Oh, man.
Attacking that split bice there.
I'm not concerned.
She
Going
found
back to the middle.
She found a pillow block right there. Very soft, easy to push out there.
Halfway home.
Beautiful.
Using just one hand, mind you.
Beautiful.
Oh, no.
Some more wobbling. This turn's not over yet. Oh, she
Still
got
must
it out.
pass.
It's not over.
That did not
Must
feel good.
That is
retower.
leaning.
Oh, no.
That is very much leaning to the side of where KB and Nick are standing right now. We're gonna need
And
to see
she
that one again.
is safe
Ooh,
as we get
that
another
was
look
stressful.
at this one.
That did not feel good
And
at the
her
end there. There
team's
was
round
definitely
11.
a
It's
jar.
not a brief wobble, but
Ah.
they're safe.
What happens if they get another warning?
Interesting.
Third
I
warning,
think-
they lose?
Yeah, how many more can they get?
Rone and Kate are already looking for what the penalty would be if they violate and cheat.
We're going to pass.
We're going to pass.
Nick and KB passed. Unfortunately, this league does not have the pass rule in play, so they must do their turn.
Should be another warning.
Right.
Bottom of
Yeah.
the 11.
Good luck.
Nick going right side, twisting it. And he is
Oh my.
safe, but the retowering's tough when you have to fill that middle gap.
Oh, it's
Wobbling
very
once again, he
shaky.
just drops it like a mic.
Unbelievable.
On to
there.
round 12.
The swagger from Nick, who's been part of all the controversy today, just showed up Rone and Kate. Fascinating.
Very little to work with on the bottom half of the complex.
Yeah, it's on top. Basically, we have 1, 2, 3. We have about 6 rows underneath a triple hanger. Attacking the bottom is very risky, and Rone is going to do
Rone
it.
going bottom. Now he puts it back.
He's allowed to replace it so long as he doesn't remove the entire block.
Oh, and he got it.
Wow.
Bottom row. Still has to retower,
Yeah.
but with an empty pallet up top.
Oh, and that's bad sportsmanship. That
He's
is
blooded.
got to put it.
bad
Cold-blooded.
sportsmanship there. But I don't
They've been
think he
cheating the
cares
entire
very
game. I
much.
get called for bad sportsmanship
Yeah.
one time
Wow.
for being.
We're going to get another look at this one. As
That was
Rone
beautiful.
was the first one to attack the bottom row
That's Hall of Fame.
of this
Jenga.
tower in his team's 12th round.
I don't know what.
The
If
way
I was
he
you
just
guys, I wouldn't know what to
places
do.
That.
Look at that
Does
diagonal.
not care.
Far from vertical. And now KB and Nick will have their round 12 stab at it.
Oh, wow. He's doing a
Rone, a
move that I've seen
trendsetter
many
in
times.
fashion for fans of this league. Everyone knows you leave the tag on when you buy something. All the kids do it. Everything they wear, they say, I'm Roning it. They leave the tag on their sleeve. Been a staple in this for years.
KB
Oh,
trying
wow.
to go middle.
Oh, my.
But sees the wobble.
It's a wobbler for sure.
And look at that taunt from
Oh.
Rone.
It's going even farther.
The Kevin Garnett of this league is making sure making sure KB knows it.
KB now pivots to the bottom, now looking middle. He's all over the place on this turn.
Yikes.
Can't quite
Uh-oh.
find a slot.
Going left
it's
side.
That one
wobbling,
seems
though.
rather soft, but the tower is wobbling.
Tower
From
going.
back here, it's definitely.
Don't look at the
KB.
tag.
Look at the tag.
He's hurt.
Oh, he's injured. He is injured, but he's
And
still
he
able
got it to go.
He fights through the
Still
pain.
needs to retower.
Ah.
Can he do it with that injury, though, Jake?
Not on full balance. And the left retower is safe. On to round 13.
Injured and, oh, my goodness. And we
Lucky
do not have a
number
doctor on
13.
site either, so he will have to play through that pain.
Kate going bottom. Her partner Rone attacked
my.
the bottom on the last turn. Can she get the other side
You
of it?
trust me?
If she removes that block, we officially have a hanging tower, meaning the
Oh,
entire
wait a
tower
minute.
is on
I didn't
one
notice there was a
block.
Didn't notice there was a 2-ski over here, so I'm gonna readjust.
Now she's going to go a little bit higher. She puts the bottom row back.
I didn't.
Kate was
see
not
that.
aware of how the tower was set up there. Almost a near disaster. We are going under. Oh, could she be trying to make a quadruple hanger there, Jake?
That's true.
Which would be 4 single
Trying
blocks
so hard
on
to
top of each
sabotage.
other.
But oh my
good to be
god.
true.
Now she's pivoting to the top side. And she got it, but she still needs to retower.
And now that's a double hanger, 2 singles on top of each other, and a triple hanger a little ways below.
Touch it.
See if she can finish this turn out successfully.
Light as a feather.
A little gap between those two. She got it. And we're going to get another look at this one as the turn that started out scouting the bottom, Jeff, went up to the middle and eventually went to the upper portion of this tower.
And she did loosen that bottom block too, which I believe means, could that bait Nick and KB into trying to remove that one?
Right.
But she also is now very aware of how light or glued in that one is.
The bottom of the 13th. Nick.
Look at that.
Nick's
Going
not
for
looking
an
middle
easy one
finger.
there.
Look at that.
Going for an easy one.
It's shaking, Jake, but that was
And
easy.
he got it. How about that? 2 turns ago, they wanted to pass, and now the easiest turn of the match.
Yeah, that was rather quick and simple. Rone thinks he might have found a quick one as well.
On to round 14.
They all seem rather glued, Jake.
Man.
He goes right side. Having trouble.
You got it. I can see the space.
Twisting, and he got
Looks
it.
back at the crowd, too.
Wow.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it.
He was getting chirped by the audience, and he loved it. Loves hamming it up, does Rone.
You placed it correctly.
His name's Rone, and he pulls dingers.
KB has
out
all
of
the
this
pressure
thing.
now.
That's-
Yes.
Bottom of the 14th.
Oh.
Eyed something real quick there, Jake.
Wobble.
Uh-oh.
Still wobbling.
Remember, he is injured, too.
Yes, he is playing injured in his debut.
2.
He still cannot decide.
Rone getting quite close
There he
to the
is.
board
There he is.
when it's not his turn, but KB is not phased for now. And it looks like he will survive as we have a stare down between the two opponents. KB
Okay.
still has to finish the round.
Well,
He must retower on that right side.
his
Not
feet are
over
not
yet.
in his shoes.
We're going to get a replay, I think, of the toughest pole we've had yet. He creates a split bice at the bottom,
And
and
we
that
are
tower is
safe.
wobbling.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
We are going to get another look at this one to cap off round number 14.
It's
KB
to the left a
got
little.
it to go. Look at him holding his abs. He is not 100%.
I can't tell. Is it a finger injury? Is it an abdominal injury? He is in pain. That's all I know.
And look at the stare down to his opponent as well.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, he had the little look. He had the shrug.
On to round 15.
Just taking a second here to.
Oh,
That sees that one glued.
The top third is very glued in. It's pretty obvious at this point.
Oh my. All right. Well.
You have to remember the way they've been
Taking one out
sloppily
rather than
placing
pushing
these
one
blocks
through.
in the retower is
Plays
going
a
to come into
factor.
effect. Yeah.
Kate
Oh God.
seems to get
Easy,
that
old
one out
girl.
momentarily.
Steady.
People always commend Rone and Kate for playing in big jackets. It seems like it would get in the way of moving the blocks, but it
Got
never
it
seems
out.
to does for them.
The empty stash up top should make this tower quite easy.
That retower, we're calling even that. We do definitely come into effect at
That
some point.
was
On to the bottom of the
stressful.
15.
Yeah. Huh.
Rone giving the middle
You
finger
hate to
through
see
a
it.
Tittleman's
It's a
crest
shame.
there. Katie on the
KB.
sidelines injured.
Partner Nick at it with his shoelace
Right.
untied.
It's not a lot of options.
They are flirting
now.
with creating a quadruple hanger there. They've all
Right.
wanted to try and do it, but no one's given it the effort yet.
Ooh, another shake, but that one's halfway
It
out.
is.
Is he going to commit to it? Oh!
Damn it.
It's wobbling.
It's still moving.
I think it's going to be fine, though. I think when he places it, too, it'll even it out.
2 hands on the place?
Wow. Again.
Nick and Rone getting a
Rone
little
is
bit of an
just-
argument because Rone is, I think, distracting Nick. Seems to not care. He's still furious. Remember, this is under protest. This
And
entire
the
match.
tower is safe as we're going to get another look at this one. A long turn from Nick. He went to the upper portion. And look at
That
that
thing
wobble
was
back
moving.
and forth, back and forth. But on to round 16.
Watch the brim of your
My
hat.
word.
It's my only word of advice.
Fascinating.
Rone is awfully close to the tower.
He's going to go, oh,
There's
we may have a
potential
hanging
there, Rone.
tower.
There's-
No?
Nope. Oh, remember he got
There's
the lone
potential.
piece off the bottom. Can he go
Yeah.
twofer?
Jake, the most exciting words in Jenga, except for Jenga. We have a hanging tower.
We
have a hanging tower.
Mother
As Rone gets
of-
both.
Wow.
But remember, the turn is not over yet. You must retower, and when there's only one space up top, it makes the retowering process more difficult. And it's
Is it
still
difficult?
It is
moving.
leveling. My goodness.
Wow.
The hanging tower, everyone loves it. It's the Jenga version of a Game 7. Now every move is incredibly action-packed and nerve-wracking.
I'm gonna
We've
call
got
it.
Oh, no.
shaking.
I'm gonna say if I had to call it, I would say this would be the one.
Kate,
Bottom
getting
of the
cocky.
16.
If I was a
Kate just
betting
said this
woman,
is it.
Kate just called it. She thinks KB will knock the tower over
yes. Do you get extra points for calling it?
That thing
here. It is shaking.
tough. Triple hanger, hanging tower, double hanger at the top.
Let's muscle it
I'll
out.
use the word integrity again. The integrity of the Jenga tower, Jake, it's a disaster.
Still moving.
Wow. Huh.
Not many moves here for KB.
They seem cocky, but I'll tell you what, if Nick and KB can get out of this round
The
unscathed,
tables will turn.
it might be the win.
A pivotal point of this match. Bottom of the 16.
He's found something.
Now, how loud do we yell Jenga when it happens?
He's eyes closed. Is that
It's shaking.
Was that a sneeze?
Halfway home. He got it out.
He
got
held
it.
He held a
damn it.
sneeze in during that poll. Unbelievable.
It's not
Allergy
still not over yet,
issues,
though.
foot issues, abdominal issues are nothing for KB. He retowers successfully.
Unbelievable.
And we are on to round 17. Let's look again at this unbelievable move by KB.
It's not
Closing
great.
his eyes,
I'll
too.
say that.
Get out of this hot
Yeah, this
tub.
room was worked on a while back, but there still could be some sawdust in the air, so I
Yes.
think he
They
might be a
only-
little allergic. He's
Like,
shaking
you
his
can
head,
do this
yes, a
level
little
because of how
allergic
they
to
started
that.
off by doing it. They
Holds
don't
a
need
sneeze in.
3 full levels.
Injured his
So you can do
ab
this
or
one,
his
Right.
finger. We don't really
Right.
know,
Right.
Jake.
I would say that
Top
one
of
could
the
work.
17.
There's options here.
As now we see the teamwork
Ton of
come into
options.
play.
Kate was already figuring out how to celebrate the victory,
Yeah.
and now they're in a spot where Nick and KB may have found the win here. I don't know.
If you couldn't pick it up on the mic, Kate asked, how loud do you yell Jenga when they break the tower? Now,
So it's definitely leaning to
her
the
team is
left.
facing all the pressure.
So I don't want to take anything out on the left.
Nick and
What
KB
about this one?
strategizing on the side. Nick still.
This one
Keep in
come out
mind,
I
Nick's
just tried it.
shoe-untied the entire match as well.
Nothing.
Yes.
It's not coming. Well, one of those.
Wait
three
a
had-
minute. Wait a minute.
Kate might see something on the right side.
Okay.
Yeah,
This might
fifth
take a little
row.
finessing, but I think
That
that's
one is.
the one.
I don't think there's a
Take your
chisel
time.
opportunity there. That one they're going to have to wiggle out because if you
Right.
chisel and you poke at that, this entire tower probably falls over.
Take your time.
Okay.
Using her thumb and index finger on the right side.
Kate and Rone very unfazed by this though.
All the time
Takes
in the
a
world.
step back.
No clock on this. Plus, you have 2 warnings.
Off to the right. Some more wiggle action from the tower.
And
so we
remember,
figured,
if you're
Jake,
if it's
right?
going bad,
It
if
has
you
to
use
be
2
wiggle.
Top
hands,
is
you'll
top.
only get a
You
warning.
can't
Right.
chisel
That would be
this
the
one out.
third warning.
Use 2 hands if you have to. It's only a warning.
Rone saying you may as well cheat a little bit.
I know this is probably very
The
annoying.
full slate,
take
the
your
middle
time.
block on the
Take
full
your
slate
time.
above.
My
the
Jenga
124
arm's getting
did
tired.
What do you mean
move a
annoying?
little
There's
bit.
nothing annoying. Should we take one of our timeouts?
Yes.
Timeout.
They're going to take a timeout. One of their 2
Big turn.
timeouts.
How does
Nick
I
and
to let
KB
my
burned
Jenga
both
arm
their
dangle
timeouts
for a
a long
minute?
time
Seriously, do you
ago
wanna-
in this match. I believe
Your
probably
chair?
the 2nd or 3rd round.
Yeah.
We're going
thanks.
to take a timeout. Kate's going to take a breather here.
In a different angle, staring it down.
Got this.
All right.
Let's go.
We'll give you a bit of massage.
All right.
Yeah, which side are
Okay.
you looking at here, Jake? Because I don't know, because it seems to me as though she's want to attack from the
At
left
first,
side.
she was committed to the one she's approaching right now. On the 5th row, the right side. Let's see if she sticks with that one. It's halfway out.
So it's going to go on her right side of that block is where she's
Yep.
going to attack it.
Oh, fuck me.
But it's-
Sorry for the cussing.
It's teetering
really.
even more.
Yep. Yep.
Going.
Yep.
Going. Almost out.
She
and
got
it
it.
is out.
She got it.
must retower.
Can she place the block? Doesn't look like a full retowering yet.
Not there yet.
Oh,
And there it is.
that was very
Amidst the
stressful.
silence in the arena,
Very
Jake.
stressful.
Unbelievable.
Build.
That was
Nick
very
and Katie
wobbly.
strategized for quite a long time. They essentially got their own timeout as well when Rone and Kate went off to the
Yeah.
side. So they've had a lot of time to think
Okay.
about
Of
it.
the 17.
There's no, take your sweet time.
Nick trying to squeeze that one out.
The emotional strain and stress on Nick has been very high this entire match.
Yeah.
Now going with all 5 fingers involved on his left hand for the moment.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
More shaking. Remember, he is out of warnings and out of timeouts.
We still don't quite know what the penalty would be if they were to cheat again, but they
Oh.
are out of warnings.
Shaking once again.
Just remember
Nick
to
has
watch your
nothing
ankles
to
when it
do
comes down.
but take a stab at a block.
I believe it's a blindfolded pull. If
Does
you
he have
get
to put that
dinged,
one
you
back
cheat.
that he pulled
Yes.
out?
Yeah, well,
Going back to the middle.
He's trying to remove that.
Coming
Oh,
on
my.
side.
no.
He's at the threshold. Too. That's the highest up he can go.
And he got it. Can he
Easy.
re-tower? Yes, sir.
Easy.
On to round 18.
I
on,
think all the
Rone.
positioning around the top loosened that one up for Nick, and Rone immediately looking for one. I think he found one quick, Jake.
He's eyeing the top portion of the tower as well. Now going back a little bit lower, getting his hands on tons of blocks.
All silence here, Jake. Like Wimbledon. It's like the Wimbledon final right now.
Going right side. Has a little bit of an angle.
Oh, it's a
That's
top
actually
Five
good.
rows moving.
That twist is
twisted
actually
tower.
a good thing. That twist stabilizes. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. The finesse of the twist at the end.
And the top 6 rows, not all complete, are on a double hanger, Jake. 2 single blocks on top of each other.
The finesse.
Oh my
The
goodness.
finesse.
On to the bottom
see
of
that
the
anywhere else.
18th as we're going to get another look
Have to
at
see
this
that again.
one after Rone still holding his follow through down on the floor.
Wow. He eyed that one. The second Nick re-towered, Jake. Rone went
And he
right for
corrected
that
the tower
area.
at the end.
He
When it
was
pulled,
locked
it-
in.
it
He was ready to
re-
go. And
Like a chiropractor.
I don't even know
Getting
where
the
to
spine
attack
straightened out.
this.
That's
I've been
kinda
watching
what you did
Jenga
there.
for
We're ready.
years, Jake.
We're ready for that.
I have no idea
Yeah,
where
we
you
wanna
attack
throw
this
ours.
tower right now.
And look at KB and Nick. Both of their
I mean, they
arms
have
to
to be
their
at a loss.
sides. They seem clueless on where to go here in the bottom of the 18th.
KB, the injury has to be lingering. He's been bleeding out for 30 minutes now. No doctors to attend to his injury.
He's going low for the moment.
Remember, it's a hanging tower as well. It's on one single block. And a bit of a twisted tower, too, as it tilts.
Right.
Twisted tower is when the tower turns as opposed to tilts.
Yes, we saw that on Rone's last turn. But the top portion of this board has really been shaking for a long time.
The top 5 rows are a mess right now.
Yep.
They're not even, and they are actually about to become in play.
Well, he's really.
Both hands.
He's alternating hands, which you're very much allowed to
It's
do.
2 hands at a time is the official rule.
And that tower is wobbling. That is not the block to go for, obviously. KB can tell.
We used our timeouts too.
KB staring it down.
No, give him some space, huh?
Rone moving around. Rone, again, always a move ahead. Every
Always
move,
infiltrating the opponent's turn.
right, every move KB makes, Rone is there.
This game's about defense as well. People don't realize
KB
that.
has gone all over the board on this bottom of the 18th turn. Now he's going back to the top.
No, can't do that.
I think a good, like when they pull the tablecloth out and everything stays, if I was you, I'd chop one right out of the bottom as hard as I could.
Punch.
Jake,
It's
this thing is
shaking.
moving.
Right.
Punch one out
Seems
the
like
middle.
KB and Nick are on life support.
This is a fucking
Right.
nightmare.
He's going as low as he can go right now.
Probably the smart move. That's where he has the most room, I think, for a possible wiggle and an error. Because the top right now is just so uneven, and that thing is moving very heavy to the left.
Comes.
Rone underneath the blocks. Don't want him to get injured in case these fall.
Just making sure he's not touching
KB
2 blocks at once.
Whole
chiseling
tower's
that
twisted.
bottom
Old tower's
section.
twisting.
Trying to get any sort of
Oh, a
movement.
twist,
The
a bit of a
whole
twist.
tower moves.
A bit of a
Yikes.
twist from KB. He moved one block, and it moved the remaining 53.
Yes.
Sure
Or
did.
52,
In this
rather.
war of 54. 54 total blocks making up a Jenga tower.
Oh man.
He can't find a way to separate that block from the core middle one.
He was
in the second
committed
row.
to that bottom
He's doing
one.
the tooth. That's too
He seems
little.
to
touch
have,
the
he
middle
seems
block.
to have it.
Exactly.
Just watch when he's on that side. That he's not touching the middle block.
Yep.
You're touching. I mean,
He's
that's touching
still
the middle block.
moving. As Rone continues to
Ron is
infiltrate
complaining
on
and
the
very
defensive
angry about
side.
something. I'm not quite sure what.
Yeah.
He's
though.
pushing
Tough to
off the
tell
middle
from our
block.
broadcasters.
He's stabilizing the middle
But
block.
KB has movement down low. The tower is still moving.
He's getting accused of touching 2 blocks at once, is what it sounds like, which
Okay.
that's a very fair. Roan,
Yeah.
you can't question Roan. Roan's been in this game for years.
Yes.
12-year vet, second-round pick.
Has
Oh
movement.
man,
Tower still going.
that tower
Can
is.
KB complete the removal?
I think he's going to get this block out of here, though. Whether it stays up once the block is removed is the big question. Oh,
Still shaking.
very shaky.
The top third of this tower
Roan backs away.
is going down.
Oh my God.
Or is it?
Gotta do it.
Still going.
He's got it.
It's out! It's out!
Not
Can he
great.
retower though? Remember, the top is very fragile.
The pull of the match
Safe!
complete.
On to round 19. KB does the impossible as the booth
Which one?
up in
This
New
one?
York says a questionable placement.
Oh God.
So we get another
I can't
look
do that
right
one
here.
No.
You could probably do it once. We have 2 warnings.
Kate
That one's in
fidgeting
there
around,
good.
trying to find the soft part, trying to find the pillow block there. I'm not sure there are many left on this board here.
There's KB's toss once again. Not much room for this next retower. As you see the space on
Yeah,
both ends.
it
Jeff.
started off with a poor retowering the
Really
turn before, and then they lagged into that. So I'm not sure whose fault that really is.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Regardless,
Ron,
we're
you're right. I'm
on
gonna
to
have
round
So it's
19.
leaning to
either
the
this one or
left.
this one.
It's been sloppy
It's
there.
leaning
Or you
very.
could try and
towards
push
the
this,
top
try
of
this
that
middle one,
tower.
honestly. Try and poke that one through.
Okay.
Just a light.
Kate and Roan
Oh,
seeing
God.
row 4 right now.
So it's leaning, Ron. It's leaning this way to the left.
The towers continue to lean to the left side,
And
side
then
of the
it's
camera,
also
right, from where
leaning
you're
Yes.
watching
to
at
the
home.
left. So it's
Opposite our
totally
booth.
leaning to the left
So
here.
then what about
Towards the
then
television.
maybe this
I
one?
don't know
Try
if that's
this
the
one.
room.
I feel like this is the only one that could
floor
work, but it
lean
is
left.
in there
It very well might.
hard.
I think you've played and seen enough ping pong in here. You know
yeah,
that the
it
room
seems
does
pretty
move.
steady. Yeah.
Let's see though.
No, this one's not too high.
That one's not too high.
This one, right? Yeah. It's in there. It's like jammed in there
What
though.
about this one though? Try
Again,
what if you
Jake,
went
this
on
is what
this
we talked
one
about
and
a
tried to
couple
push it
turns
out
ago.
this way from this?
The
see how it's like
sloppiness
out
Which
of
one
the
are you talking about?
retowering
Oh yeah,
This
yeah,
one
yeah.
right
has
here. Try and
officially
push it
come
out
into
that
play
way.
because it is very jagged. It is no longer one block on top of the other.
Or get a nice angle on it.
Right.
Kate going left side in row 4.
And this is that one row that each block seemed to be at a different
It's like-
position.
Right.
Though Kate trying to take advantage of that because the block is hanging over the edge.
Kind of like a staircase, if you will.
Right, right.
This is an absolute wild card move that I
is
don't
stumped.
love, but
You want to punch one?
kind of.
You want that one?
Kate might
Going
go
to the
for
middle, shaking once again.
she might go for the punch here.
I'm sorry in advance because I feel like this thing is.
No,
Kate is
Don't
losing
design
confidence
to
by the second.
Look,
Kate
she's
can do
confident
it.
this is over. A couple turns ago, she was
Okay.
asking how to
I'm
celebrate
confident.
properly. Now this could be the last move.
And are you sure you don't
Jake,
wanna do
prediction
any of the
here:
ones towards
this
the
this
top?
game's over in the next 3 moves.
Okay.
For sure, this game was going to end.
Remember, it's been said before.
I've been proved wrong once before in this match already.
Resistance as you can among these 3.
Rone's
in
got to
there
be
so
careful.
good,
needs to
though.
be careful.
Touching the block when it's not his
So
turn.
Rone has been very eager to get a warning. He knows
Yep.
he can get them.
Shaking
okay,
once
what about
again.
this one?
Those top 6 rows seem to be glued together.
Oh,
What about
fuck
this
me.
one? Because whenever it bends, you're kind of
Oh,
having a
Ron
little
has
bit
it.
of give on this
They
one.
go-
Isn't it leaning
Take
to
a
the
look at that
left a lot,
7th
though?
row, that
Pull this
single
one
block
out.
right
feel
there.
like
That
it's
is
really leaning
single-handedly
to the
just
left.
upholding those first 6 rows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
double
what they're
hanger at the
like.
top has
In there.
become the
It's-
problem, more so
Even
than the
the
fact
top
the
ones
tower's
are
just
super
hanging on its
sturdy.
own. Because again, how those
I feel like
top
I need to
blocks
bring
have
it
been
back
retowered.
this way,
They've been
and that's why I was
retowered
kind of
terribly.
hoping on this guy,
That's
but
why the weight is
I-
shifting towards that left side we were talking
it's going
about.
left
You got to
so
think
hard.
ahead. Yeah, you
Take
can
your
screw your
time
opponent
again.
over
You
by
did
giving
well
a really
last time by
terrible
taking your
tower,
time.
retower
But
on
you're
top
on
of-
team as well.
You're eventually going to hurt yourself, and that's what's ended up happening.
Friendly fire here in the top of the 19th round.
Kate was thinking about, I believe 8 or 9 rows
Oh,
down,
fuck
a
me.
left block, a left edge block, but she's abandoned that one.
Going towards the center portion of this
Great camera shot we have
jigsaw
right here.
I'm
tower
sorry I'm
right
taking
now.
so long, but this is very
Don't
important.
apologize. They didn't give us a time limit.
That's right. Was this the
There's
one I
no
was
shot
talking
clock right now.
in the big matches, they eliminated the shot clock. The drama is what we go for here in this league.
Shaking.
Ooh, she found a
She's
soft one,
got
though.
movement on that right block. 2/3 of the way down the tower.
Composure. That's all it takes is composure.
We've not seen a punch yet. Someone
No
just punch
punches.
one out, kind of like removing a tablecloth underneath a bunch of plates.
All 4 players taking a conservative approach for the most part today.
It's going to have to be this way, little by little.
Little by little. We'll reshift the
Has a
structure
block
of it.
she's committing to, and it is
movement.
moving.
19th round.
But that top is wobbly, and it's all shaking at different points, too.
Trying for the opposite edge of that block.
It's called,
Slowly.
referred to in the business as a Gumby tower, when the
Yes.
tower is moving at different wavelengths.
Kaden, you're sure you don't want either of these 3?
And they're so, you know what the problem is? It's so weak that they're like in there so good. I tried and they're like solid. This
they're
one
once
has
again
more wiggle
talking
than.
about
So they go up top. and
Whenever
finish,
there's
but-
3,
that
though, I
fourth
feel
one,
like
that
there's one that can
staircase
go.
row, where they're
Anytime
all
there's
at different
3.
angles. Because the way
So
those are
fragile
sandwiched, I think they're
top.
kind of glued in there, and they're not able
Yeah,
to
the
attack
fucking
them.
glue.
Again, we
I feel
talked
like
about
this
it
is
probably
the only
about
one
10,
I felt
15
with
minutes ago.
with
That was
wiggle
going to be
room.
the
All right, if you
portion
feel
of
it, I
this
trust
tower
you,
that
Kate.
came into play the most, and it did.
Now she's pivoting to a different block.
Am
as
I?
of now.
No, you're right.
Okay.
They're messing with you.
Going to the
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Oh, it's moving. That whole
Shaking.
thing shook.
Let it stabilize. Yep. Beautiful.
Slowly. She steps away
We're
for a
breathing.
moment.
That's all. We're just
That one
breathing the
halfway
entire
out.
time.
The angle is there to make a move. It's going!
It's gone. It's
Jenga!
gone. It's over.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
over.
KB and Nick survived multiple accusations and multiple injuries
still under
to take
protest.
down Rone and
Don't
Kate.
forget, this match is
He
under
wasn't in his
protest. The
shoes
full
the
reveal
whole
will
time.
happen at
He
the
was-
office, but here it is, Jake. The last one, Kate actually a valiant effort, and
I'm so
unfortunately, as
sorry.
you see when she pulled it out there, she kind of
Don't
tilted it up a
apologize.
bit, and that
Sorry,
knocked the
women.
entire top of the tower over to the left. It was already leaning that way, and despite the injury, despite the allergies with KB, the accusations against Nick, they're able to pull out this victory. One of the most incredible Jenga matches I've ever seen.
19 rounds it took, and there were multiple times where both teams said this one was over, and it took all the way to the 19th to finish this one.
Yeah, I think Kate's going to be haunted by when she asked how she should celebrate following the turn from Nick and KB. Rone not very pleased again, but Rone knows too. He's very calm. This is under review. It's under protest, and the league office will get back to him, and he may end up getting a victory out of this after all.
How many rounds? is that?
19 rounds later, but eventually it is KB and Nick taking down Rone and Kate. That'll do it for our broadcast this afternoon. So for our 4 participants, everyone else in the production truck, and my broadcast partner, Jeff D. Lowe, we are signing off from Stool Streams Stadium, where once again, KB and Nick take down Rone and Kate in 19 rounds on the Jenga Tower. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you next time here from Stool Streams Stadium.
This game was rigged.
Clean those up.